So this morning I woke up and I'm over it. Like, I'm really, really over it. Now, if you followed me before or have been following me, I've always talked about, my weight. But in the last month, I really have been like, okay, I was working really hard and I was also moving. So I really didn't have the opportunity to really be like watching what I ate. So at night, I would be snacking because, where I work at, I can eat as much as I like and things of that nature. Snacking with no extra movement except for going to work, getting up. And I had did, the US Open. And when you do the US Open, it's like 12-hour days. And I'm a vegan, so there wasn't really any options for what I was trying to do. But this morning, child, I got a wake-up call. I hopped my tail on the scale. And now, I'm not a scale person. Like, I don't really even be on scale like this. Right now, I'm chopping up dandelion leaves because I am going to start juicing and getting my life in order. So I have gotten my greens together. I am juicing dandelion and I'm going to be juicing collard greens, but I'm going to juice them in the morning because I want them to be fresh. So I've already washed them in baking soda and apple cider. But yeah, got on the scale and I was like, no ma'am, no ma'am. Like, it's unacceptable. So I said that I was going to really take a hold of, what I really want to look like and be like in the next 90 days, because I just moved into my new luxury apartment and I'm so excited about that. It's a full circle for me. But with the move, I know that it was a gift, the gift from the universe, a gift from God for me to be able to have a home that I am proud of, and also to show me that, the hard work that I've been doing on my brand is, coming to fruition. And like many of us, you want to show up as your best. You want to show up as your best. So with that being said, I am really giving myself the opportunity to really bet on myself. So with that being said, I'm going to be juicing every morning. And instead of doing a get ready with me, it's going to be more so like drink a juice with me. And I'll be talking about just different things about being a vegan, different things in pop culture, just ranting and just doing whatever I like. But yeah, I want to hold myself accountable because, it's unacceptable for you not to show up for yourself. And when I stepped on the scale, not that that's the end all be all, it showed me that I hadn't been stepping up for myself in a while. I hadn't worked out in like over a month. And before I decided to, do the US Open and things of that nature, I was working out pretty consistently. So now this is my journey, my 90-day journey to really get it together. And I'm getting all my vegetables together because we're going to do this together, y'all. I got these cherry tomatoes for my salads. Like, this is not a game. This is not a game. Like, I couldn't even believe it. And I know you shouldn't look at the scale, and I know that, but I kind of knew it was off the chain. I knew it was off the chain, but when I saw the exact numbers, I was like, girl, you went all the way back to, you did a throwback. You did a full throwback. You're as big as you were when you first moved to New York 7 years ago. 7 years. 7 years ago. And that's when I was at my ultimate, like, I eat Funyuns. And that's when I was on red meat. No. That's when I was still eating like cheese and dairy and things of that nature. But child. I got a wake-up call. And I answered the door. And they were like, girl, you tried it. You tried it. But you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it that much because I know how I got here and I know how to, deliver the goods. I know how to deliver the goods. So we about to deliver these goods in the next 90 days. And in the next 90 days, I have put some, rules for myself for the next 90 days because I believe in manifestation. And I also believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can definitely get things done. And with the gift of me getting this apartment, it just goes to show that, everything is working for my good, but I also have to show it for myself. And my weight has always been, something. Well, let me take that back. Now, I've never been that girl that's like, oh my God, I gotta be skinny. But I always wanted to be fit. That's why if you look back through all of like my social medias or something like that, I'm always working out in some kind of way, shape, or form. But for me, you give me a compliment and I'm done. I'm done. But no more being done mid-process. So that's why I am taking this very seriously. I went and picked up my vegetables for me to juice. I'm a juice every morning. For 90 days. I'm also going to, move every day for 90 days because I really haven't moved for like a month and a half. And not real movement. I walked somewhere, but I haven't really been intentional, like, getting up every morning. This is what you're supposed to do. So, I'm holding myself accountable because I want to look back and say, Angela, you really bet on yourself and you were really serious. And I want to have this video diary to be able to be like, yeah, I was serious. I was serious and I was not here for the games. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I got my tomatoes. I didn't put paper towels in there because I'm not here for the waste. But, I'm not here for the waste. I don't know if I'm supposed to like dry these completely done or whatever with the water, effect in the cooler, but we shall see. But every morning we're juicing and I'm not playing no more games. Not playing no more games because, you got to show up for yourself. And the quickest way to know that you're not showing up for yourself is, how you treat yourself. And I love me. I always love me. Like, no matter what size I've been, I've always loved me. But, yeah. This morning, I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? So, yeah. So, it's about to be popping for these next 90 days. Next 90 days, it's about to be popping. Popping. And I mean it. So now I'm getting these carrots together, cleaning them off. It's a little late in the day, so I didn't want to start the juicing like right now. But yeah, so the goal is to juice every day for 90 days. To eat as clean as possible with no process. Not that I eat a whole lot of process, but me gaining this weight, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was eating like vegan candy, Oreos, vegan apple pies. I was eating vegan pizza. I was eating real bready types of things. And that's not even my MO. I don't even really buy bread like that. But you know what? The scale says different. The scale said different, child. So that's what right now I'm just going to prepare. I'm preparing all my stuff so I don't have to sit up here and chop it in the morning. And yeah, we about to get this together because you just can't be, doing what you want to do And, you just can't be doing what you want to do. You just can't. You cannot be just doing what you want to do because there's consequences. And my consequences was, Angela, you are wanting to be this person. And let's be clear. Like body positivity and things of that nature, I get it. I get it. I never not said I didn't love who I was or anything, but you would be a lie if you said that you didn't never feel different when you really have put forth the effort to look the best that you could possibly look. And if anybody says that, they're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Because there's no way that you're going to tell me that, some of your insecurities don't sort of fold into your life. For instance, if you procrastinate with some things, 9 times out of 10, you're procrastinating with all things. So for me, getting fit has always been something that I've always tried and failed. And when I say failed, it's because I didn't see it through, my boy. Did not see it through. But I'm going to see this through because I feel that, that's always the missing component to, how I show up for myself. I don't never be out looking crazy. And I'm not, but health is your biggest currency. And we really need to get out of the thought process of, showing up any kind of way is okay. It's not. Not when it's a possibility that it's interfering with your health. Not when it's a possibility where it's interfering with your mental. Is not okay. And we've gotten to the point now where we are, just accepting things because we don't want to do better. We are accepting things because we don't want to do better. So for me and my ministry, I know I can do better. Now, have I put in the work to do better? Absolutely. Have I followed through to do better? In some aspects of my life. But if you knew me, you would know that I talk about losing weight a lot. So I know that it bothers me. But has it bothered me enough to do something about it? That's what the question is. That's what the question is. So it bothered me enough to do something about it. So that's where I'm at. And and it also goes to show that, people wonder, they're just like, oh, being a vegan, how are you? Child, just like with anything else, you eat past your portion control, you had the big piggy status. I don't care what nobody says. If you don't portion control and eat clean, you eating chips just because it's vegan, you eating bread because it's vegan, you eating these faux meats because it's vegan, does not help the situation. So, that's that on that. But, I just finished up with my carrots. And, I got my celery. I don't think, am I going to cut these up? Yeah, I'm going to cut these up because, I washed these. So I'm going to cut these up because I got me these little cute containers, and it's been making me feel, kind of bougie because, the end thing right now is getting your home together, child. Because having a home that is together is also showing up for yourself. Because you want to live and be in a space where, if the outside is kicking your ass, you want to come somewhere where you can have, serenity. And I just moved into my space, and I'm getting it together. I'll probably, show eventually, but not all of it. But, right now, it's about health, and it's about, glowing up. It's about leveling up and glowing up. Gone are the days where you just accepting whatever just because. No. But it starts with you. It starts with you. And people don't understand that. People attract what they are. And people don't believe that, but it's the truth. You attract who you are. So if you're wanting to attract, someone who, has a good grip on something, don't you think you should have a good grip on something? I mean, you can't ask anybody anything that you can't ask of yourself. I mean, I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm getting this all together because tomorrow starts my 90 days of juicing, and I'm not playing. And I'm also going to be showing like food that I eat as well, because, the purpose of videotaping this is, to hold myself accountable and to, really show up and I never know who this may help. Just me, chit-chatting and things of that nature. So absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to finish doing these. I'm going to finish doing this, getting this together. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.